Alright, so hello everybody and welcome to today's video. I think the last time I posted was 6 months ago, so it has been a while. It has been a what's the word, not wide, wild amount of time for me, just because it's just, oh gosh, I feel like my life is just becoming this ever, never stopping clusterfuck of just. So I have some updates. I didn't watch the last video that I made, however, I do probably have an idea of what the content was, talking about never being good enough and all that stuff. So I do have some updates for my future self to look at when I'm feeling. I pretty much always feel that I'm not good enough, but when I'm especially feeling that I'm not good enough, I have some video evidence. So for the first thing, I am at my senior year at university for my undergraduate degree. I will be graduating in May of 2024 with a bachelor's degree in psychology and a forensics minor. So that's what I've been up to as far as schools concerned. In addition, I also got accepted to a very prestigious and exciting graduate school, and I'm going to get my MS, Master of Science, for Applied Behavioral Analysis, and I start in fall 2024. Also very excited for that. That was probably the biggest accomplishment academically that I've ever gotten. The school has a 7% acceptance rate, so it's very hard to get into, and I would say I'm not trying to brag, but honestly, I've worked so hard to get to this point that shit, I am gonna brag a little bit. That is the biggest academic accomplishment that I've ever had. So, as I mentioned seconds ago, I am going into the field of applied behavioral analysis, or ABA for short. I'm currently a behavioral technician that works with a client who has autism spectrum disorder, and I go there 2 times a week for 2 hours a day, so it's 4 hours a week. I have a supervising BCBA, so she's the one that guides me through everything and helps me get through the whole process. And she's awesome. She's very helpful. Thank you so much. You know who you are. So idealistically, I'm going to go from being a behavioral technician, or a BT, to being a BCBA, hopefully in a 5-year span. It's very, very difficult to get your BCBA certification, but once you get it, it's opening up a bunch of new opportunities. Kind of weirdly in the chair for a second. So all I'm pretty much waiting for before I commit to the university for my master's degree is the official acceptance package. I got accepted on September 8th, 2023. It is currently October 6th, 2023. So I have up until November 1st, 2023 to officially commit to the school. University does seem to be like a little bit of a lengthy process, so the sooner I'm able to get my acceptance package, the better. I'm currently right next to me. I have my the online version of the acceptance letter right in front of me. I can't show it to you for obvious reasons, but it exists. I just, with all of the other acceptance letters I've received throughout the years for different universities and even a couple colleges, although I don't really see that there's much of a difference. Whatever. Like a preliminary thing on the actual application website or via email, and then you get something, a package in the mail. So I've been waiting for that. I sent the university an email saying, like, is this coming in anytime soon? Because obviously I want to make sure I'm informed about literally every single aspect that is necessary before I hit the $500 a commitment package that I have to do in order to commit to the school officially. That's everything education-wise. Let's go to my appearance. As a lot of guys can tell, I have my fair share of the paddedness. Stuff in my rib cage sides, I got some stuff in my legs, I got some stuff in my chest. It's just, a little bit of everything. all I have left in this sleeve is to get this little area tattooed right here. It's probably that big. I have the major area right here that's not tattooed. That is going to take some time to get done, probably like 6, 7, 8 hours. And then I mentioned this one. I think I didn't mention this one. And that's pretty much it. The only other thing that I can think of is like to get this part of the tattoo to incorporate it right over so it's in the ditch of the elbow. So there's a little bit less of a gap there. So it's just really, really small things. I have my next appointment actually on November 1st, which is, as I mentioned, the deadline for all of the application stuff to be finished and finalized. Although finished and finalized are the same exact thing. Hair. Let's talk hair. I lose a lot of hair when I get stressed out. Oop, where did my pen go? I realize that this is not the best background setting for dark hair, but it is getting way, way, way too long. I'm gonna get it bobbed again, and I want to see if I can get bangs, bangs. I used to have bangs, and then a lot of my hair fell out, as I said, so I had to pretty quickly grow them out. Wasn't my favorite process, but I had to do it. So tomorrow I set up an appointment with a hair salon. I've gone to a hair salon exactly 2 times prior in my life. The first time was when I was 8 years old and I was getting ready for my aunt's wedding in Italy. And then the second time I was 17, so almost 10 years later, I got my hair trimmed pretty much and I got it straightened. So tomorrow what they're going to do is they're going to cut my hair, like just bob it back to where it was, 6 months ago. And then they're going to wash it, or the first going to wash it, bob it, and then hopefully if they agree to it, they can do like a perm kind of thing. Obviously, I really have curly hair, so it's not really necessary, and I know that perming your hair is actually pretty bad for your hair. I'm sitting here complaining about, hair loss. And it seems kind of counterintuitive because it's like you already have curly hair. What do you need to perm it for? I want to perm it for the sake of efficiency and for not having to do anything with my hair, just kind of having it just, curled the right way before I wake up. So that's pretty much everything. I'm going to post this video literally right after I re-listen to it to make sure that there's no glaring mistakes anywhere. So thank you for watching, and I'll probably see you in another 6 months.